Hi there, Virgo. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day messages. So let's see what your spirit guides and the angels have, what messages they want to give you. Plus, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. I'm doing pretty good. Let me know in the comments if it resonates, how you feel, or where you're watching from. That is always interesting. Look at the sulfur. Look at this. Look at this. So, we have something getting detoxed from your life or your body. Either way, it's something that moves up and out of the body or your experience. Could be a person. It doesn't have to actually be a substance. This is whatever this is, the card is saying it's necessary to move something out of your life because there's something new here. It has no name yet, or it's nameless. It's the androgen. It's neither this nor that at this moment. It's kind of giving a lover's vibe off of it, like it might be a soulmate, maybe for the purpose of creation. This is a new spiritual experience here, and like I said, it hasn't even begun yet. There's a promise that it's going to be happy, that's going to be fulfilling. The spider's dropping down. The spider might be symbolic to you, like it may mean something specific to you, or maybe you've seen one here recently. But this one has yet to create the web, right? So there's a dream that's still waiting to be weaved. And whatever this represents, the sulfur is saying that something has to go so that this can come in, because this is going to be pleasant. This was unpleasant. So that's Kim Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck. This is her archetype deck. Let's see if we can get more information on either one of these, honestly. You know, Spirit's going to do what they want to do anyway when it comes to the messages. Yeah, they always let me know exactly what message to give to you all, regardless of what I ask. It's to be created. It's yet to be created too, by the way that's coming out. Ooh. You may be feeling like a drive, an instinct with this animal card. It represents like the beast, or that desire within us. And so there's this, it feels like you have a desire to create something new here. Some of you all might be artists in, you know, that word, because I like to paint and I like to draw and things like that, but I know people that are in different professions, and I would consider them artists, like, because they're a creative approach to how they do things. So kind of different when I use that word, but you're here to create. You're here to create, and this is like all of the energy of Source God Creator. It's the Creator. So whatever this is, it's big. And if you are feeling like animal spirits are giving you more and more signs here lately, I can tell you the ones that I've seen. Maybe it will resonate with you. Here lately, I've seen the fox. Like actually saw one in the yard recently. A feral cat outside. That might be another thing. I saw a cicada the other day. And bees. Bumblebees. So those are just a few of my signs that I've got, and a spider that crawled into a reading. So these like animal spirits are here to tell you something, right? So when you see one, when it stands out to you, especially if it's something you're not used to seeing, or every now and then on my YouTube feed, I will get a specific animal that just keeps coming through, and perhaps it's trending for it to come through, but it seems like it will come through in the shorts, and then it will come through like the koala bear for a while came through when I was really needing to know that and trust that Spirit had a solid plan laid out for me. So it's just things, different things like that, that you might be seeing. They're giving you a hint or a clue that something is to be created here. And sulfur is really good for healing also. So this is healing. It kind of looks like the blood. It kind of looks like something's coming out of blood. Out of the blood. Okay, I'm going to use this, like I say, this is a new, did I tell you already? I don't know if I did. Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot. It's my new deck. I love it. Love it. So we're going to use it to figure out what these 3 days are about. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. They're wanting you to focus on this. Focus on there's something here that you absolutely have clarity of thought, clarity of mind, and your focus is very important. You see this thing right here next to her eye. It says here, she knows what must be done and she isn't afraid to do it, is what it says on the card. She will protect herself. She protects herself, but she also protects her creation. So she's very good at communicating too, setting good, healthy boundaries for herself and for others. Okay, I'm going to use the 108 Oracle also, by the way, for each of these energies, and then I'll clarify after we've looked at all 3 of them. Look at that. I like this. I love this card. The biker card. The biker card says the lone wolf style. Impervious, nonconformist, standing up, breaking rules, enjoying the ride, loves freedom, moving on. Love it. Love it. Taking a stand. What are you standing up for? The Hangman. How do I just have one here? How did that happen? We'll take this one off the bottom. Oh goodness. Okay. Does this one keep coming out in the same position for certain signs? Oh, who else had that one? Oh boy. Actually, I've done a lot today, so I really don't remember. It's either like Gemini or Aquarius that had this one. Maybe it was, I don't know, it was an air sign, I think. Alright. This Hangman, it says, abused, scorned, and forsaken. Was he a madman or a prophet? Okay, so, well, what they mean by that here is that the Hangman can be a person that's in a position where they're not necessarily wanting to be in that position, but they know deep in their heart, I guess, that there's some sort of sacrifice that's being made. But I'm getting the feeling that it has to do with this Dear John energy of hanging around a little too long in a not good situation, like making lots of sacrifices for something that is a strained situation where you just want to cut ties. I mean, that can be anything from a relationship to a job that you stayed like past the time that you know you shouldn't have stayed there that long, or shouldn't have been in that relationship for that long. And this happens a lot. So this is something about, now we could be waiting for timing here because in order to do this, sometimes you have to be good, definitely good with your pentacles, good with your finances. Things have to go in the right order here. This is a very, like the Queen of Pentacles, this is a very fertile, fruitful, resourceful person. What does it say on that? says secrets of the pharaohs, ancient aliens. So Queen of Pentacles, though, is somebody who, they've got their finances together and their home life together. And so there may have been sacrifices made for the home life also. I think they're kind of intertwined, of this needing to be stable before you could move on into a different direction. And that makes a lot of sense. Roundabout says community, connections, a new direction. Keep it moving. And it does say perfect timing. It also says many working parts. And when I think of the Queen of Pentacles, I think of somebody who's doing a lot of multitasking. I mean, they're able to handle it, but they are like doing a lot and they're responsible for a lot. You have the world at your fingertips. You have the world at your fingertips. Another queen. Yeah, okay. So we all have that feminine energy within ourselves. And this is saying that I think you need to be ready to receive. Not only are they saying here, open up your heart. Your intuition may be trying to tell you, open up your heart, because the world here has some type of new experience. And having the world at your fingertips. Oh, and isn't that interesting? So I'm saying to you, I just got this deck. That's why I didn't connect it yet. But I said to you that you have the world at your fingertips. And then this card says she holds life in the palm of her hand. What is up with your hands? Like literally your hands are magical or something like that. What is up with the hand here? So that's interesting. It's about, and then look, the creator, it's just it's a hand. Something's being handed to you to create with. It's something totally new. Okay, this is extremely interesting. An idea, a mastermind idea, inventor, innovation, something new. From the heart space, something new, maybe an invention. It says technology, groundbreaking developments, inspiring ideas, and a mastermind. The train says moving on, life's journey, a new endeavor. Just what the world is. Something's completed. And now it's moving on to the next chapter, to the next cycle. I feel like they're wanting you to get excited about it and kind of move past this energy that you had been in a waiting period for a while, perhaps. I think they're wanting you to get excited about what's to come. Whoa. We have the Tower, the Disintegrator Beam, and the Two of Wands, which is about, wow, the plan. Look, it seems like the Tower might be something that you're going to have as an option, like to bring something down in your life, like to plan. This person also has, like, okay, you think of the Two of Wands, you think of different options, different possibilities, and it's like planning different actions based on your foresight. It's kind of about foresight and planning. And so this person's also got that world. They're looking at it like, what can I, getting the feeling of like, get excited. Because like in this card, I feel like if this card is for you, meant for you, this Tower, then you're the one in the ship with the beam. You know what I mean? You're the one that's going to be like, no, I think we're going to plan on taking this down. For whatever reason, it's the plan. Also technology, again. Yeah, woo. Touchy subject, but it's been coming up quite a bit. Abuse and misuse, mistreatment, even mockery or shame or humiliation, like being in those places where in life, like where it seems like there's almost like a web of control, situations, circumstances where there was another energy that wanted you to feel like there was nowhere to run, like you had to be there, whether it's in a certain job, it was misuse, misuse, mistreating, or not paying enough. Or if it's a person and it's, like I said, a touchy subject here, it came out in the collective read. If you feel that that resonates to you about leaving a relationship that you had stuck in too long because you're doing something to get everything in order for yourself, then check out that last collective reading, because it was absolutely all about the big changes coming up for that type of a situation. But okay, in any case, though, we have the Phoenix here. That's why I say I think that you're the one with the beam, like taking this tower down. Phoenix, transformation, eternal soul, renew, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, rising from the ashes, emerge, a new era, alchemy, transmutation. The end is just the beginning. The end is just the beginning. And that's really important. Something is so in your hands right now. It's like they're giving me the phrase, you're in the Creator's hands right now. What is that? I don't even know what that's from, but I'm feeling like you are well taken care of here, protected on this next part of your journey to create something that makes you happy, that you're going to be extremely proud of. And the creator is helping, assisting you rising from the ashes. Look at that sulfur car with that arrow going up. You know, it's just kind of like in alignment with this Phoenix. I love it. I'm going to use the zombie tarot to clarify. And I might use some other decks also. What do you want to tell us, Spirit? Just tell us anything else that you want to add to this. For Virgos, anything you want to add. That it's going to be a victory. That it's going to be a victory. See all these people like that have tried to come after this person? You're in the Chariot. You're protected. You also have, interesting, you have a coffin that's coming out of this car. Like, I see that as like the ending of a situation. Finally, something wrapping up, something completing, and you getting your victory. And I definitely see like others trying as they might to get at you, and then they were not able to. So you're on your way to a victory. They're wanting to just add that it is a victory. This tower of yours is a victory. What about the other options here that are coming in? We'll go ahead and ask about that. They want you to review them. They want you to study. They want you to learn more about what you want, what lights you up. And they're telling you that, yes, for sure you are going to be victorious. And they're telling you, Four of Swords, that you're going to heal from this situation that broke your heart. This person also is getting rest. Hermit and the Four of Swords. They're taking time out for themselves. They're resting. They're staying away from any kind of other energies at this time. The Six of Wands makes me feel like this plan is going to be something really big. Whatever you end up planning out, what you end up creating, it's going to be really big. Because you get recognized from other people. You get raised up. Oh, you've been through a lot though. You may be really tired with the Four of Swords. Something here about connections, strong connections. Are you moving to a new house, perhaps? And the house could represent ourselves too. Our firm foundation, our protecting ourselves. That didn't even say that right. When we're protecting ourselves, or we have a strong foundation, we're hard to move, right? Because we're this giving me like unbreakable energy. That can also be that somebody's going to be moving, because the World, the Chariot, and then we also have the house and the train. Can be that something is going to happen there. At another house. Holy crap. Do you have 2 houses? Or are you going to get 2 houses? Another house? That's interesting. That's interesting. Marriage. Oh. Marriage. So there's a connection coming in at perfect timing. Maybe that's why Spirit is saying open your heart to some sort of love again. Because the androgen, 2 people coming together to create something, does not have a name yet. But if you're willing to receive this in like a loving way, it could end up being something really, really good for you. Or some sort of long commitment. I feel like you had energies or people that were interfering or getting in the way. With mediator in the reverse, trying to get in the way, trying to get involved. So you have change and you have wealth. I have a feeling that your stress even is going to be relieved. Birds in the reverse. You have this, it feels like a move or a change that involves better people or better social support. Also, this change right here, it involves the fish and the water. It's prosperity, access to more wealth resources, and you have the wealth. So it's kind of double confirmation that this is also going to come your way. So, and these people really want to get to know you. There's some other energy, though, here that was trying to get in the way. I don't want to focus on them. I really don't want to know any more about them. Let's just do something real quick with the Kipper. The Kipper deck. Some of these are Kipper cards that are out here, though, with the Sirens song. Are they all Kipper? They're all Kipper. No, except for one. Yeah, somebody wants to get to know you. They see you as the privileged lady, which, like I said, we all have feminine energy within us. So this person wants to get together, get to know you for the purpose, maybe even marriage, because they see that you deserve more than what you had been getting or the situation that you were in. And they want to give that to you. So another beautiful message of what's coming. What is coming. And an angel number. If you need a private reading, by the way, the information is in the description box. And thank you so much for the support with the private readings. I appreciate you all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, okay, for sure, a partnership or something that's coming in that's going to balance things out. But here with this privileged lady, I have 12-12. So focus, but also I think you inspire somebody. You inspire somebody to create. You are inspirational. You motivate somebody. You're like this inventor energy, like you're the visionary. So 12 is creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you're able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways others can benefit from. I am a visionary. And 222, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. And that's what I have for you. Love and light. Bye.